got the Texans Fan Better Podcast. Young Bridge, pitiful Crenshaw, you know the best out there. Keno, from Diggity 713. To all my Texans Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Let's swarm. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality. And the H standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, that 1 like Diggs, that 3 like Dale. H-Town, we doing it big, you know that 12 out here, and don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rock that battle red, still blue, Liberty white, H-Town blue, drip galore, man, we so fresh, fire like the field. Shout out to the whole squad, chasing greatness, eyes on the prize, one goal, it's time to take it. Let's get it. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's all love for them Texans, cause them bulls about to perform. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's all love for them Texans, cause them bulls.
Welcome back to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Matthew Briggs, and as always, I got my team swarm with me, and we got a new member right now. But right now, let me introduce you to my regular crew. The guy that with the message, and nobody's hearing him out until now. We got Mr. Keno.
What's good, everybody? What's good? Christmas is great, other than our Texans getting they behind whoop. But yeah, we're gonna dive into that for sure.
All right, and always I got my A1 since day one live at the concert because that was the only thing good at the game yesterday. We got Mr. Crenshaw.
What up? I ain't gonna be like my boy Kenneth. We got our ass whooped yesterday.
Yeah. I'm trying not to
be
curse.
real.
I'm trying not to curse. But we definitely gonna vent. We gonna get the vent off.
All right, and guys, if you're on Texas Twitter, you know this guy very well. He does some great stuff on the Texas TV Twitter handle. So if you haven't followed him, make sure you follow him. But he has some good stuff. We got Mr. Pitiful from the Texas T. What's going on, brother?
What's the deal, guys? Hey, I'm still trying to recover, like y'all and I already talked on, from the game, the ass whooping. It was bad, but I'm glad I'm here with y'all so we can let some of this out.
Yeah, today's a therapy session, so if you're watching, you're listening, feel free to comment because let's get it out because this is nonsense. Let's not even talk about news. Let's not talk about nothing. Let's just jump into it. 31-2. This has to be like the worst, pitiful game I've ever seen from the Houston Texans. Crenshaw, I'll start with you since you were live first. What's your thoughts, brother?
Well, I still think the worst game I've ever seen from the Texans is against the Chiefs at home. When we lost 31-0. Yeah. I think that's like the worst game of all time right there. That's just shit's sad. But I don't know if these guys had some Christmas food before the game and it was full. It came out, flat. But this game was so bad, bro. Like, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It wasn't for Beyonce yesterday. I think that stadium would have been, like, dead. There was a lot of booing yesterday, a lot of putting bills in. I was like, oh, hold on now. But a lot of putting bills in. Everybody was bad on offense. Defense did what they could do, but you only could do so much, man. I don't really know where to start and where to go because I'm saying the same shit every week. Our quarterback is tripping. Our offensive coordinator, he's ass. Our offensive line, I don't know what's fucking wrong with those guys. And I'm saying the same shit every week. We won and done in the playoffs, bro. So we might as well get our Cancun tickets ready because we going to Cancun with the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's so frustrating because now I'm tired of blaming Bobby. I'm going to number 7 right now. I'm looking at this dude, guys wide open. He overthrowing them. He underthrowing them. He getting scared. He anticipating pressure that ain't much fucking there. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I wish I could talk to him and say, bro, what's wrong? If you need some help, I'm right here, bro. Talk to me. Let me be your therapy section. Because it's something clearly is going on between his head. I don't know if it's dreads or braids too tight on his head. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean, is he praying too hard? I don't know what's going on, bro. Because this dude ain't the same dude that I seen last year. This must be a clone. This the Jamie Foxx clone right here. He's a clone. That ain't CJ right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say that. I'll come back later on, man. Mac, you go ahead and go with somebody else, bro. Cause this dude is tripping for real. And look, one more thing, like I'm defending him so much with other people that's not Texans fans that it's getting exhausting, bro. I'm making excuses for him, and it's getting fucking exhausting. I'm like, God damn, shit, you know? It just don't make no sense for him to be playing this bad. How the fuck you have 5 touchdowns and 8 interceptions since week 9? How the fuck you been playing? How the fuck you been playing worse than Bryce Young since week 8? You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense. He's playing this damn bad. How we only got over the 50-yard line 5 times in the last 7 weeks? Unless the defense get a fucking turnover. This is so bad, bro. This is like David Culley years bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't long ago.
No, this is the Brock Osweiler.
Brock Osweiler. Fuck.
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, take it down.
Yeah. Well,
David, we didn't expect nothing at all.
Well, let's get to our new guest. What's your thoughts on it, brother? Because you did post on Texan Tweet about the shoulder injury, right?
Right.
You think that's a factor, or you think it's more to that?
I really do think that is part, because I was one of the ones at first to say that it was a lot with CJ's mental. You know, I kind of made jokes on Twitter and said that he got PTSD from a lot of the hits, a lot of the pressure he'd been suffering throughout the year. And you know, somebody had brought it to my attention, and I seen kind of in the presser yesterday, he kind of alluded to it, that he said that, you know, he wasn't fully healthy. And that was kind of a reason why, but he kind of backed off from it. So that made me go back to the Jets game, you know, week 9. And I saw the hit that he took. And he was kind of banged up. And I do think that because there's no way that you can go from last season to be one of the most accurate quarterbacks like that we have seen, you know, up until this point in the league. And now that you're going, you cannot even make, you know, simple check down passes to wide open receivers. It has to be something deeper than just, you know, just mental errors. So I do think the shoulder is part of it. And then of course Bobby Sloyd, you know, he's not putting him in a position to do good or to progress, which can show you, you know, you could see the regression. I don't think they're giving CJ enough, you know, in the playbook or to put him in a position to win. I don't think they took it serious enough with the injuries we suffered throughout the season. It was plenty of time to get where we got Deontay Johnson. I think that was a move we should have been made. You know, don't wait until Tank gets out and then you want to make a move. No, we should have been made that move. So I do think that, you know, with CJ, and I'm fine with a lot of the criticism. You know, I'm fine with the criticism he getting. You know, it's warranted because throughout the offseason, I think we can agree. You know, he was going on these, you know, his press run, and it was kind of, you know, I was kind of one of the ones who I really didn't like too much of that. You know, he was all in the press, going to the white parties, and you know, him and Michael Parsons, they on their buddy trips. Like, hey, I need you to focus, bro. That was just your rookie season. You got to lock in. So it's a little bit of both, I think.
Yeah, Crenshaw was one of those. Just like he thought it was a little too much as well.
Yeah.
This motherfucker went on tour, bro. He
bro,
went on tour.
Crazy.
Too soon.
And like he's sitting there saying,
Super Bowl, you know.
He's saying, I'm a top 5 quarterback. I'm really like that. Like, hold on, bro. Calm down. You had 1 year now.
Right.
Let's be humble. NFL will humble you quick, and they humble his ass. Michael Parsons, this dude all pro. He can do that shit.
True.
He can do that shit. You ain't done shit, bro. You ain't done shit. In the last game we played against the goddamn Ravens in the playoffs, you ain't do shit.
Last two games against the Ravens just suck.
Man, you know me. I'm gonna call it like it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not for to make excuses for this motherfucker. You know, I love him. You know, pause. But he's really been playing bad, bro.
But do you think? But you don't think you could even spare him some? Cause yeah, he been playing bad, and like I said, I'm fine with the criticism. But I mean, this is only his sophomore year with a second year head coach. I mean, he dealt. Yeah, they put some pieces around him. You know, Stephon Diggs been gone. You know, Joe Mixon had been back and forth out. It's a lot of shit, bro, that CJ really had to deal with as far as this season. And yeah, he been playing bad, and I know, but I do feel like we got to check. I would feel this way. I say this: if this was his third year, now next year, yeah, I'm on the fence. Like, look, it's either you got to show me some, or hey, bro, that's it. But nah, I'm still a little hesitant, bro. I got to wait and see.
All right, it's like this, bro. If Nicholas want to treat this off season like it's like we're going all in, I mean, he treated this season like CJ was the next coming of Dan Marino. I ain't gonna say Tom Brady. I'm gonna say Dan Marino. So he went all in. So now my mindset is like, hey, either AFC Championship or bust. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl, AFC Championship or bust. That's the way he treated his offseason. Even when we was healthy, bro, the offense was ass. Think about. Go back to early in the year. Go back to the first 5 games before Nico got injured. Look at the offense then. After that one game against the goddamn Colts, which week 1, go to week 2 against the Bears. But that offense was ass, bro. And we was fully healthy. Yeah, Joe Mixon got hurt in that game, but the offense was ass.
I agree with you, Crenshaw, but Stroud was still making Stroud moves. He was still being Stroud. I mean, you go back, look, RG3, Tyreek Hill, all of them were praising the man of what he was doing.
Yes, you know why you know why they praising him, Matt?
Because
you know me, I'm gonna keep everything 100. You know why they praise him? Because he's black. He's a brother. So they want to uplift the brothers, bro. That's why
oh, come on, bro.
I gotta keep it 100, bro.
Come on, bro.
And Chris, you know me, I do too. First 4 games, CJ Stroud wasn't bad.
Bro, against the Bears, I'm at the game, bro. Against the Bears, what did we do in the second half against the Bears, bro?
Well, we already talked about that. You can go back to last year. Our second half scoring was terrible.
What did Bobby Slowick do second half?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Adjust? The teams don't adjust against us. So we just got to execute as players.
Yeah,
the same stuff over and over.
Oh, okay, the run game's not working. Let's keep running up the middle, even though we're getting stuff every down. Let's keep running it because something's going to change. Like, let's throw a screen.
The screen pay. I mean, 4 screens and all of them negative yards. Like, come on, man. It's insane, bro.
The toss worked 2 times this season, but let's run it 50 times. Like, why we running a toss? Everybody knows what's going to happen. They get tackled for loss. So, yes, CJ Stroud the first 5 games was doing. Even the Bills game, he was good.
Hell no. If we didn't get that big lead against the Bills before they came back on us, we'd have lost that game too.
Well, again, that's towards Bobby Slowick.
All right, this thing don't matter. This thing don't matter. Okay, during the summertime, correct me if I'm wrong. 93% of Texas fans saying, we can't lose Bobby. We need Bobby. Wasn't everybody saying that shit?
Yeah, I was one of them because I didn't
Sadly.
look into I didn't look into the stats. Now that I look through the stats and see that all
I'm saying, he was bad last year. I pointed that shit out. Last year, the same Bobby we see this year was the same Bobby last year, but we ignored the shit because we was winning fucking games and we was tired of winning 4 games a year. That's the only reason why we didn't say shit last year.
Here's the difference, though, Crenshaw.
What's up, bro?
We had a different offensive line. We had a makeshift offensive line. We had an offensive line last year. They were trying to prove something. They were trying to make the team. Now we got prima donnas who all they care about is what they wear to the games, what style clothes they got on. That's all they care about. They got paid. They don't care. And it's getting
Laramie Tunsil is a diva, bro.
He is a diva. He's a diva. But I would say this. You're right. Now, for 4 or 5 games, we didn't have Tunsil. We didn't have Howard. Those guys didn't even give up a sack. CJ looked real good. But we got to think about it. The second half of the year, we had those guys. We had them.
CJ still looked good. But also, he still wasn't getting sacked that much. I mean,
we talking about he got 50-some sacks already, bro.
52.
Like
he got 54.
54. I mean, man, look.
Shit.
But look at the game last week. How many sacks were right up the middle, untouched linemen? 2 or 3, right? Like,
They
I
can't.
mean,
They can't. They
they
can't
just
handle
don't
stunts.
care.
How the hell you got
Yeah,
veteran offensive linemen can handle fucking stunts?
yeah.
Whew.
I,
Bro,
All right.
they gotta
so
be, they gotta be coaching, bro.
add that with Bobby Slowick. I mean, that is right there a recipe for regression. And then I kind of agree with Pitiful that he might be hurt, but I'm not. That's not an excuse. That
Right,
like
right, right, right,
you
right,
got
right.
to step up. Like if like y'all both said, you go on tour and you say you top 5. Look, Pat Mahomes playing with a high ankle sprain against us. Look what he did to us. Look what he did against the Steelers. Like I'm sorry, if you're elite, you can't use that as the excuse.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you got to step up. And like we said in the group chat, if this was Josh Allen, if this was Joe Burrow, if this was Lamar Jackson, Bobby Slow would be gone. They'd be voicing their opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to go, because this is what's hurting the team in the bad offensive line. It's terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
the dude's scared to get hit. I mean, look at that check down at the 4th and goal when we should have scored. He's so worried about getting hit. He slows it down and gives it to.
I feel like that was designed though. That looked designed because he faked and looked to the left, and then he hit up and turned quick and threw it to Joe. I feel like that was a design play because Dalton Schultz was out there with him in front of him, like he ready to block. That looked like a design play. So I'm definitely going. I know people saying like
I still, regardless,
Nick,
a lot
Nico
of the
Collins.
checkdowns, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, man, wide open," and he threw it to the checkdown because he's scared. That's why. Like, you don't understand.
I
The
mean, you
dude,
can't blame him. You got to get rid of the ball because your
I
and
can't.
offense can't
also,
hold it
I
up.
can't blame him.
you got to add this: 173 third and longs. That's more than 10 yards. 173 third and longs. You know who's in second place?
Who's it?
Miami with 92. 92 to 173.
Guess what? They run the same
What?
system.
Well, you know what?
And
You
see,
know
that
what?
was gonna be my other point too.
You know what, Kenny? I don't think that was a design play because you just said Dalton Schultz was out there to block. That motherfucker can't block.
He can't, but look, that's the point. Look, hear me out. We've been forcing Dalton Schultz to block for what? I have no idea. There goes to Bobby Sloyd. But brother, if you look at that play and you see Dalton Schultz run out there the same way, him and Joe literally ran the same route, but Dalton Schultz was in front of him.
Mm.
And CJ turned this way and flipped this way and threw it to him, like trying to throw the defense off, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
design play, bro. Go look at
it
that play.
didn't
It was a
work
design
because
play.
Right.
a play like that should be thrown in the end zone, not on the
Yeah,
grass.
I agree. I
Or
agree.
or 2 yard or 5 yards short of the end zone, get it to the end zone. I
On
agree.
fourth and goal. On
Right.
But
fourth and goal.
also you got, so if you look at his first interception or his
Mhm.
only interception, if you look, there's 2 receivers running the same exact route. Same exact route. And then you see what happened. Why are we doing that stupid shit? Why Bobby Sugg stacking 3 receivers and having 2 running the same exact route? All that's going to do is bumble up the secondary one area. And where's CJ going to throw it? To that one area. So that, I mean, I'm not saying that it's all Bobby Sugg. I'm not saying it's all on the offensive line, because yes, CJ Stroud, if you're claiming top 5, you gotta be top 5. Like, you have to be elite. But I just think, like, oh, let's ride with Davis Mills till the season's over.
Yeah, that is.
Pump the brakes, okay? I still think CJ's got some dog in him, but he shouldn't be starting the next game.
I ain't gonna cap to y'all though. Davis might play better than CJ right now.
He
And
might.
let me say this though, because let me get my point off. Because I don't want to just say that and people like, what is he talking about? Let's go back to the beginning of the season. Me and Chris all had this argument. We go back to the beginning of the season. Like you said, Matt, CJ was making plays. But what was going on while he was making plays? O-line couldn't block, work the nothing. And Bobby Slow is so predictable. He's been predictable since day one. So that is the reason why he's playing like that right now. He's scared, happy feet.
Mm.
He don't know what to do. He don't know what's coming. And then sometimes you're like, all right, let me chill and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient because everything Bobby does most of the time, the things have to develop to become a big play, and that's the problem. We need quick plays. You need to adjust and scheme right because you know your old line can't block up the middle, and then you run all these plays up the middle running. Like, look, Joe Mixon literally get the bar, get the handoff, and he juke moving already before he even get past the line of scrimmage. He got to make a juke move. He got to make a side step, whatever the case, just to go forward. That's not good running. That's not good run blocking. We don't have that. We don't have the interior run blocking. So this is all. And Kershaw, like I get it. Like I get some fans. We point the finger at CJ, but where did this started from? And now this man confidence is down. What did he say? I'm gonna keep slinging. Steph Curry keep shooting. I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep throwing it. Well, all that is just talk. This man is ruined right now. Honestly,
Facts.
like in this, the thread is really almost gonna break apart, bro. And it's sad because this is year 2. And why? Because of Bobby Slowett, because of the O-line. Now I get people say, well, Joe Burrow O-line is trash, yada yada this and that. But guess what? It's OC scheme right. They get rid of the ball. They got weapons that can go slant and take it to the house. Jamar Chase. Like we don't have a Jamar Chase. Yes, we have Nico Collins.
Oh, we don't have a Jamar. Oh, I thought Nico Collins was top 3 wide receiver.
Hold on. And see, I literally had this argument in another group chat that I'm in because they was like, Nico is better than Chase. Nico is not better than Chase. Nico is, don't get me wrong, he's fast, he's physical, but Nico is not better than Chase. Chase will literally make something out of nothing and go take it to the house, bro. So that's not Nico. Nico wide open, he might take it to the house. You know what I'm saying? And if something's open, he might take it to the house.
It's like you said though, they're scheming right. They're scheming for
They're scheming right.
They're not
that's
scheming.
The problem. We don't have the coach or the O-line. So
they're not
what
scheming.
Do we expect our quarterback to do?
They're not scheming for Nico. Like that the first down for him to get the third. It was third and whatever, and Nico got the first down. He ran a slant to the out. I don't know why we're not doing that more. Slanting it in. Well, we're not running no slants. We're not running no outs. Like it's all downfield. Like
and dip and dumping. We let the receivers go all the way down the field. Then you want to toss it to Joe. Like, bro, like we have
or a tight end screen up the middle. Like why? Why?
Tank and we had Diggs, and this man did not know how to do quick routes. And these guys are 2 of the most shiftiest guys in the league. I know Stephon Diggs is up in an age, but the man is still shifty. Why are we not running slants and outs? Like we was rarely doing that. He got them going all the way down the field for the big plays. And then that's the thing, we want to do that on third downs because why? We 3rd and 13, 3rd and 15. And then we want to run the ball on first down every time up the middle as if we didn't push him up front, and we're not getting no push up front. So it's the man Bobby is not scheming right. We have some fans that saying it's not Bobby, but it is Bobby. Bobby is the head problem right now. And then the O-line,
actually,
and then CJ.
You're right. Those fans are right. It's not Bobby. Because when it goes down to it, it's D'Amico. D'Amico is the guy to say, all right, enough is enough. Like I'm done. This is but like Kershaw said, that's his boy. He's gonna ride until he dies. And so he's not gonna do that. But he wants to be Andy Reid, he wants to be a Mike Tomlin, he wants to be a Bill Belichick. That's the type of moves you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of the dude.
Well, see, that's something else I'm kind of worried about, guys. I'm worried that this organization will end up giving Bobby Slowick another chance next year. And they actually have excuses to do it. I mean, they could easily say, look, our offense been banged up. Stephon Diggs was out the season. Tank Dell was out the season. The offense didn't get it. And just playing devil's advocate. You know, we know how this organization is, and they will hold on to something too long. You know, we seen what Jack used to be. You know, we know what they know to do. So I really wouldn't even be surprised.
Rick Smith, like
I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if they kept him around for another year.
Here's the solution. If you want to keep the man around, demote him. That's what needs to happen. Because to be totally honest, he was never built to be an OC yet.
Right.
He didn't even get his feet wet. Like he wasn't no quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even ready to really be an OC. So it's all about D'Amico thinking like, oh, like he's smart, he this and that, whatever. come in, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. Like, D'Amico, this your first year. So why are you finna get a rookie OC? That's more workload on you. Now you got to make sure
Crenshaw
that
was
he gonna
right.
be on his stuff.
Crenshaw was right. We should have went with Cliff Queensberry when it was all
for sure.
done.
You definitely should have got Cliff. Like that you need a seasoned OC because you got a rookie quarterback. Not only you got a rookie quarterback, you're a rookie head coach, and then you bring in a rookie OC. Like, that didn't make sense. But CJ made some things happen. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, the league didn't really know what we was about. Nobody expected us to do that.
Real quick, and I think that's why Texas fans are so upset and disappointed and outraged. Is because let's be honest, we got spoiled with the way CJ played his rookie year. We're like, oh man, our future's bright, and then now we're
Not
booing
just
them.
that though. We didn't get spoiled just because of that. We got spoiled because of the moves they made. And we all thinking like, bro, we ain't never did this before.
Right.
We went and got Daniil Hunter, Danico Autry. We went and got Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon. Like, they made the moves like, oh, we trying to go win now. So that's why fans had this expectation. We knew we was going to have a harder schedule. We knew that. But at the same time, what we went and did, we went and got the guys to help CJ, and also when they got the guys on the defense, Aziz, when they got Aziz. So they made these moves, and that's why everybody had these expectations. But the most frustrating thing is getting whooped like we did yesterday. That's disrespectful. You at home and you put up 2 points. Luckily that your rookie cornerback, he 180 something, and he tackled Derrick Henry in the end zone. That was lucky that he even did that, but it's not lucky. That was a great play by him. But all I'm saying is, we got 2 points because of that. And you telling me we couldn't score a touchdown at home on Christmas against a defense that's not even a top defense? Like, their defense is suspect.
Ranked right now, they're the best.
Act like they was the number one defense.
Right now, they're ranked the number one defense right now.
All right. Let me ask this question. Let me ask this
question.
5
games are ranked number one in the NFL. Go ahead.
All right. Now, Texas T. I'm asking this question to you, but the other guys, y'all can answer it as well. All right. If this division wasn't as bad as it is, well, we've been in playoffs right now. And part two, if CJ needs all this shit to be successful, is he the quarterback for this team?
Okay, to answer your first question, if the division wasn't as bad as it, I mean, to be honest, it's a lot that could play into that, because if I say, well, if we still had Stephon Diggs fully healthy, if we had, if Tank Dell wouldn't have got hurt, Joe Mixon wouldn't have got hurt early off in the season, who knows if we could have went to another division in, the AFC East, it could have made some noise and probably snuck in. Who knows? But on your second part, what you said, what you had asked again?
I would like, basically right now we're saying that we need some offensive linemen. We need a new offensive coordinator. We need
if CJ needs everything perfect.
CJ need all that perfect just to be successful.
All right, so with that, and I was thinking about that a few days ago, because I kind of brought it up, and I caught some flack from Texans Twitter. They was on me but that's a good question. But if CJ does need everything perfect, it's quarterbacks in the league, who are successful and do it. I mean, look at Jared Goff. Everything, he might not be the best, but if everything is set up perfectly around him, he in a good offensive scheme, he got the right players, he could look at Detroit. What they doing right now. Matthew Stafford. I mean, but to your original point, when you said about CJ going on this press run, you hollering about you top 5 this, top 5 that, then we want to tone that down. If you're going to need all those pieces and everything, to line up in order for you to be deep, I mean, to take us there. So, I mean, look, will we spoil his rookie season? Possibly, possibly so. I mean, but we seen what happened with Deshaun Watson, when he came out and he exploded. So I understand why people feel a certain type of way, but if that is what it takes for CJ to have the pieces right, then they got to start with Nick Caserio, because he should have the eye. He should know, like, look, my quarterback, he might need everything to go right. If Tank Dell out, look, I'm gonna have to go pick up something in the free agency. If Joe Mixon out, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna start with Nick. But I'm fine with that. But we're gonna have to come to realization and realize what we have.
Well, it goes back to what we all said about the moves made this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Like Crenshaw, you're right. Like these moves were perfect for a win now.
Yep.
But instead of keeping the number 1 draft pick and getting Brian Thomas Jr. and not getting a dig and going and probably still in the second round, we probably still could have got Kamari Laster, or hell, we could probably got the boy that's killing it in Philly, Quentin Mitchell, or
we could
the
have
white
got
boy.
the guy from the Chargers. He 5th round.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Round. This motherfucker's balling.
That's what I was about to say too. We and still got Kalen Bullock. We could have got all the pieces that we needed if we just stayed the path. But they said we're in. Like this is a championship team. But the fella realized Bobby Slowick's not it. Like we can have all the pieces we want, but if just like Ricardo says, if Bobby's not capable to scheme to the right people, to the right personnel, it doesn't matter who the fuck you got out there.
Exactly.
It really doesn't. Like you can have Justin Jefferson out there, but if you run 3 screens to Justin Jefferson every drive, the league's gonna figure it out. They're gonna stop it. So
I'm gonna say what I said back in week 9. D'Amico, if you watching, don't let your loyalty to Bobby get your ass fired. Okay.
Well, so,
That's
okay.
gonna fuck around happen.
And I got
flack,
kind of like pitiful got flack. I got flack for posting something on the Texans fan battle. I posted the video of Hannah and Cal McNair riding that Cadillac during the halftime show. You're so worried about a Cadillac drive, but you're not worried about the product on the field.
Yep. Now
they are the ones that say, okay, look, everybody wants to scream, oh, Hannah's the reason why we got D'Amico. Hannah's the reason why I got this. Hannah needs to be the reason to say, all right, Bobby Slowick is either gone or like Keno said, look, you don't have to demote him. Make him assistant head coach. Put him in the fucking skybox where he's nowhere near on the field and let Gerard Johnson go up there and call the plays.
Put him by Mark Vandermeer.
Exactly. Anywhere but on the fucking field.
Yeah.
Let him be Nick Casario in the David Kohler days. Just put a headset on him and put it on mute. Don't let him anywhere near. Because that is, yes, bad offensive line. Yes, CJ is in a sophomore slump. I'll say sophomore slump. But when you have all these weapons and you're not utilizing right, that's what it comes down to. Yeah. That's when it becomes a disaster. And time and time again, we have owners, we have a head coach that just sit there and it's okay. We won our division title. That's all we wanted. Like I'm not okay with that.
They love those division banners.
Facts.
Yeah, they do.
That's the only.
You know what? But T, this is what you had said about you brought up Diggs, Tank, and Joe injuries, right?
Right.
We didn't have none of the motherfuckers last year.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's
you
true.
can't it's hard to bring them up this year. You know what I'm saying?
But it kind of do, and you're right. You're absolutely right. But I do think, and it's the Kendall point too, about the scheme setting. You know, with Bobby, I feel like the whole 49er scheme, if we're just gonna call it what it is getting played out. You know how the NFL is; it's a copycat league. Everybody pick up what the other one does, and once it do, then it's out the window. And I think that's really a part of that. As far as that's why I'm saying the regression with CJ is that they didn't give him a chance to progress, because what we seen last year, you got to step up your offense. You know, we're still seeing basically the same plays and the same schemes of what we seen last season with a quarterback who we can.
Really. The scheme was okay last year. It's this year where he's getting too pretty. Like he wants that head coaching job, so he's like, well, let's do all this pre-motion bullshit. That's starting false starts. That's getting delay of games. Like, how are you getting delay of games at home? Like, come on, bro. Like, you're doing too much. Go back to the basics. Go back to the quit being flashy and just get the job done. Quit running 3 receivers in the same route and just quick slants. Quit get the ball out.
So Chef, you think it's too much? You think it's too much? He adding to it to the offense?
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing too much. Why do you need 2 or 3 receivers do the motion. Why? Just have one motion. It's stupid.
Matt, you know what's crazy? I think Bobby heard you out because you said that a long time ago. Go back to the basics. But the problem is he went back to the basics, but it's still predictable. That's the
Not just
problem.
that.
It don't matter if you motion and all that
It's
or
not.
not doing or don't motion. He's predictable. You know what he's going to do every time. So he's trying to use emotion to try to trick everything up. But bro, you're not tricking nobody.
It's not just that. It's I'm going like Chris said. I'm call it 100. CJ shook. He shook. He's been hit too much. He's been and everybody is criticizing about the man crying on national TV. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be one of those guys. Like, bro, you can't cry on national TV and then come out next week and play like this. That makes you look soft. Yeah, that was a horrible thing to happen to Tank. He never play again. That sucks.
Right.
But bro, you gotta be different. You gotta be out there like I'm sorry, but you can't be that.
I'm cool with the crime, but at the end of the day, this
not when you go on national, not even national, worldwide media, Netflix game, 6.9 billion people. Not
LeBron cry all the time. Come on now. LeBron
I get that.
When he wins the championship, break records.
Man, when it's championship breaking records, you're supposed to cry. You're crying because you didn't know severity of his injury first, and you was already in that bitch crying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I don't care if he cries. Cool, but next week, don't put that on TV. Don't let people in China see that. Like, come on, bro.
Here's my point, though. To try to finish my point, he's been ruined before that happened. He's been looking like this before that happened. So
I get that.
You can't just expect things to just snap because Bobby ain't that snap with Bobby, ain't that snap with his old line. So,
I just mentioned that.
Fried.
And I just mentioned that because he even said his head wasn't in it. Maybe Tank Dell injury affected him more than we thought. I don't know, but you got man up. Like next man up. I'm sorry.
Why Tank Dell injury can't motivate him?
It should have.
Yeah, and I think that's what he was saying. Like, you got to use that to motivate you.
Yeah, let's do it for Tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come
tell
on,
Bobby,
bro.
let's do it for Tank.
Bobby don't give a damn.
Tell D'Amico.
And I'm going to take another step further. D'Amico is starting to piss me off because the first drive, he lets Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry almost 60 yards on you running. And then you want to start stacking the blocks and blitzing them and stopping them in the line. Like, why can't you do that from the get-go?
Right.
And then you see it work. Oh, man, that's the way to stop them. All right, let's do it. And you go away from it. Like, what are you doing? Well, I get it. The defense can do so much being on the field 90% of the game. But if it's working, why just go away from it, period? That's what happened last year against the Ravens in the divisional round. We figured out all we had to do was send Harris on the spy, send him after Lamar, and get him rattled. It was 10-10. Like Crenshaw said, at halftime, it was 0-0. Why couldn't you do the same thing to stop him? But yet, we do completely opposite, and Lamar Jackson runs all over us. And what happens? He beats us again.
All right. So speaking of Lamar Jackson, T, I got a question for you, T. We didn't play 3 games against Lamar Jackson in the D'Amico Ryans era.
All right.
Can you tell me what the offense have averaged and what the defense have averaged just off the top of your head?
Offense probably averaged 8 to 10 points, nothing more than that. And I know for sure Baltimore averaging at least 30 on us.
All right, I mean, you're right. You're right about the defense giving up 30, offense averaging 7 points a game, bro, in 3 games against these motherfuckers.
Yep. And see, that was gonna be my next question, Crenshaw. Do you think that we giving D'Amico Ryans too much? I mean, and I hate to do that, and I always get criticized bringing up D'Amico, bro, and questioning him as a coach. But it is what it is.
No, speaking.
I mean, bro, like, let's call it what it is. Okay, if we saying this about CJ and Bobby Sloyd, and like y'all saying, him as a head coach, he gotta step in eventually and say and speak up and say, look, no, we not doing this shit. This is not working for us. We finna switch some shit up, or you can take, you can go to the back. But the whole coming out every week, oh man, we just gotta execute better. We gotta execute better. We just gotta execute better. Like,
Right.
bro, now it's becoming, I don't know if y'all seen what Daniil Hunter said, but Daniil Hunter was like, we got a game plan better. So now it's becoming something in the locker room where the head coaches and the players, they not seeing eye to eye. I mean, the players know it's bullshit. So do y'all think we giving D'Amico too much?
Nah, man. If I can say something, because I was one of the ones I quoted on somebody's stuff. I'm gonna go in and say it. Some people like you got people commenting, people that want D'Amico fired. Y'all going too far. That's not what we trying to say. And I'm one of them guys. I don't want D'Amico fired, but D'Amico needs to change a lot of his ways.
He needs to take accountability. Accountability is what he needs.
But my thing is, we sick and tired of hearing this. Players got to execute, or we sick and tired of hearing the guys weren't ready to play today, and I'll take ownership of that. Like, why in the world aren't the guys ready to play against the Titans, a divisional game, and you know this is a rivalry basically. Like, we all know this. We hate the Titans. We hate the Titans. And you telling me they're not ready to play, and you gonna say in the doggone post, yeah, the guys they weren't ready to play. And I was like, don't nobody want to hear that, bro. That don't even make sense. So, and then another thing is, Bobby Sloyd continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, and you have the nerve to come to the press and say that no teams are adjusting against us. We just got to execute. Bro, what are you talking about? How do you score 26 points in the first half and score 0 points in the second half? You telling me a team didn't adjust and players just stop executing in the second half? It don't make sense, bro. Stop.
Hold on, Ken. Or throw 5 interceptions and still lose the fucking game. Like,
it
come
don't
on.
make no sense, bro.
That makes sense.
It don't make no sense. So yes, everybody that want to come from people that say D'Amico need to get fired. It's not what he's saying he need to get fired, but we're gonna hold him accountable. He's the head coach. We gotta hold him accountable. Yes, it's year 2, but you can't be coming in with the dumb stuff, bro, and try to act like we just ignorant. We see through all of it, bro. The media see it. The doggone ex-players that used to play see it. The fans see it. Everybody see that Bobby Sloyd is the problem. So why aren't you just being straight up? Go to your bone care for your friend. If that's your real friend, go tell him what's up, bro. I know you see you're a defensive coach. There's no way you don't see what's going on, bro. Like all this nonchalant crap trying to act like, players just need to execute, bro. Come on, bro. Like that. And then I don't mind Daniil Hunter saying what he said. And it's crazy Steven Nelson even came and tweeted yesterday because everybody used to come for Steven Nelson for saying the stuff he was saying last year and saying the stuff he's saying this year. And then Daniil Hunter just said, we got the game playing better. And people want to get, some people are like, oh, yeah, he's right. But yeah, he's taking a shot at D'Amico. And it's nuts. How you not ready to play against Lamar Jackson, bro?
Oh, no, I was, you know what? Maybe it's Quincy Avery's fault. The reason why CJ fell off this year.
Man, bro.
I need somebody else to blame, bro. Maybe it's Quincy Avery's fault.
You want to talk about D'Amico in the press conference? Look, I might get some flack for this, but I'm going to say it.
Say it, bro.
Go say it, bro.
You have not seen Bill O'Brien and D'Amico Ryans in the same area. I mean, they can be the same person. I mean, they are sounding the same. I mean,
D'Amico's just a little bit more humble with it, but you can tell he be getting frustrated. You can tell he be getting frustrated. But like, bro, and my thing is that might be the New England way. I don't know. Like maybe that's the New England way, and that's why Bill O'Brien was on that, and maybe Nick Caserio got D'Amico lying to us, saying we gonna go with who we got, and then y'all back
and then pick up the
Johnson. Like, bro, why did you say that? You literally pissed the fans off. Because we want to see us do something, bro. And we're going to go with who we got. Really, bro? So we finna go with Hutchinson. We finna go with Mechie. Like, I don't have no problem with Mechie. But Hutchinson is not the answer. Robert Woods should have been retired. I'm sorry. Like, so it's just that when he did that, that really frustrated the crap out of everybody. But then he back down and do that. So it's like, what you lying for, bro? Or maybe you're not in the loop. I don't know, but that don't make sense to me. You have to be
I,
in the
I
loop.
can tell you. I can make it all make sense right now. You know, they are comfortable just winning the AFC South. That's it. Let's call
That's
it
the organization.
because look back to the Lions game. Nico Collins was ready.
Man, good
He
point.
was ready to
Good
play.
point.
The Colts, the Jags, and Titans all lose. And guess who set out? Nico Collins. They said because the division lost, we decided to sit him one more game. Right there tells you they don't care about anything else.
Don't care or they dumb. Because God knows you could have used that man as a decoy. If he not 100%, use him as a decoy.
So in other
I
words,
just can't stand the way how they operate, bro. It's just, and I'm gonna say this real quick, so you can go. This is the same old Texans. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't no mentality change. None of that. Only thing the defense doing is swarming, but they can only swarm till they can't swarm no more. And when they don't swarm no more, we get embarrassed. So that's it. Ain't nothing else changed, bro. It's still the same stuff. The conservativeness, we go back to Bill O'Brien, all that, bro.
Yup.
It's the same
Yup.
stuff.
exactly. And I was basically about to say what you just said. So in other words, this is the same fucking team since day one when we played the Cowboys and beat them for the first game. This team ain't fucking changed, bro. It ain't fucking changed. We all know that we gonna get that first playoff game
And
at
and
3 o'clock. We
right
usually
on
usually
a
we win
Saturday.
it.
On a Saturday.
Yo, dog.
I mean,
Man.
it's the same shit, bro.
Crazy.
It's the same shit. All they care about is division titles, ticket sales. Division titles, ticket sales. That's it, bro. They don't care about anything else. That's why nobody take us serious outside of Houston. That's why everybody that I talk to at the barbershop, when I'm at this place, when I'm at that place, they talk shit about the team. It makes sense because we ain't doing shit to show
Right.
that we are shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, bro. It's frustrating. I spend thousands of dollars every year on these motherfuckers, bro. Every fucking year on these motherfuckers, and I'm not getting my return on my investment.
I'm missing out on naps because I'm so
Facts.
you know like
Yes.
Man, only y'all know what I dealt with yesterday on Christmas Day. I had to deal with my cousin that's a Coast fan, and he was talking bad trash. And it's like, yo, I can't say that because we got 2 points on the board. This man said Anthony Richardson is better than CJ Stroud. He said we will never do nothing, get more
well,
division championships than the
Oh,
coach. I got
hold
to
on.
hear that, bro. Then I have to defend these guys, but they got 2 points on the board, bro.
I'm glad you
We
brought
got
that
it, bro.
up.
Like Chris I say, the barbershop, all that, everybody literally laughing,
Laughs at
trolling
us.
us, bro.
Laughs at us. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up too. Here's another thing I'm upset about. The whole Texan roster, the coaching staff, everybody. Well, we need more primetime games. This is what you get for
man.
not giving no primetime games. Primetime games. And then you 31-2 on a primetime game? Come on, bro. Not even primetime. Again, 6.9 billion people. People in China were watching this shit. And this is what you do? Like, come on, man.
Man, we better not have not one primetime game this year. I'm sorry.
Nah, for
We
real. I don't.
better not have not
We
one.
I'm
gonna
with it.
have we gonna have a Thursday game. That's it. You know
I'm
what?
cool with that.
I don't know
I'm
Beyonce
cool
was
with
in the
that.
end.
I'm cool with that.
Beyonce was in the end zone more than the Texans was last year. I mean, last night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's crazy,
the
bro.
only Texans in the end zone was Cal McNair and Hannah. That's the only Texans in the end zone
Oh,
last year. Well, you could say last year on that safety, but still, that doesn't matter. You gotta be better. And
see,
that's
look,
what where fans are so frustrated.
the game was so bad. We can't just break the fucking game down because the film is so bad.
Film is
Look,
trash, bro. It really
look,
Bruh.
y'all might say I'm wild for this, but I'd rather experience the 24-0 comeback and the Chiefs running out of fireworks than what happened yesterday. Like this is so ridiculous.
It
I'd
don't.
rather lose that bad than what we did Saturday or yesterday because that was terrible. It was
Yeah.
hard to watch. I turned it off.
It was.
I watched the halftime show and I was like, I'm good. I'm done.
I
No
was
no
gone.
more.
Y'all know what's crazy? What made me even more mad is when I see Lamar Jackson in the locker room and the guy tell him, you ran the most fast or whatever, 21 some miles per hour, and this man said,
I was just
I was
jogging.
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 Yeah.
Bruh, do you not understand I want to come through my phone, bruh? Like, do you know how embarrassing that is? This man said I was jogging. And Kalen looked like he was running for dear life trying to get that man, bro. And bro, like that stuff, like bro. We can't. It's CJ, and I gotta say something to CJ, bro. And CJ, I know it's not all your fault, but all this talking, bro, that stuff is dead, bro. I know you from
Facts.
Cali, and you think that's how y'all rock or whatever the case may be, brother. All season, I don't want to hear you saying nothing, bro. You
No,
need to
go
be in the
white party.
lab. You
None.
need to be in the office telling them, hey, y'all better get rid of Bobby Sloyd. I know you're going in year 3. You're gonna have to. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to speak up for yourself. If
Facts.
D'Amico's not gonna say nothing about Bobby, you're gonna have to say something, bro. All this talking about you being top 5, bro. All that stuff, nah, bro. And hanging with Michael Parsons. The only reason you be hanging with Micah is if he's trying to come to Houston. That's it.
Right.
And no look, I'm gonna say it. No white people 2025, okay? Leave those white people alone. No white parties. Like
That's the
leave
Illuminati shit, bro.
No,
yeah,
facts.
leave it all alone, okay? Unless you're making the deal that the Texans become the new Chiefs. Other than that, leave it alone, bro. Like
I'm gonna pick it back off you, Kenneth. CJ, you was bringing light skinned brothers back. Now they gotta go back and hide again. You know what I'm saying? You was bringing them back.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. You know what's crazy?
you can't be
I think it's
playing
all
like
with
this.
Jason Tatum. Because that USA run, I don't know what was going on. The CJ came in the season, all his crap, bro. I don't know what's going on with the lights.
Well, you can't be messing around with Amber Rose and then play like this.
Good
You know
point,
what's
bro.
gonna happen.
I
Good
just hope
point.
that wasn't the
Good
case,
point.
y'all. But it's looking like it was, bro.
Maybe she sucked all the power out of him. Cause
Monsters, bro.
he ain't been the same since Amber Rose.
Neither was Wiz Khalifa. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, ain't been the same, man. So I don't need CJ at Travis Scott softball tournament next year either. Don't much be there. I don't care if he invited you. Hey Travis, I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna be there this year.
and stay away from Quincy Avery. Like we're good.
I ask you guys, I'm gonna ask y'all this. Do y'all think that y'all think we seen the worst of CJ this season?
For sure. For sure. I think this is worse, bro. You can't get no worse than this, bro.
Shit, he
I mean,
can't
Really
get
can't
worse.
get no worse than this.
yesterday wasn't even the worst the whole season. I mean, you
Right.
do 100. You
Hear me
know,
out though. This is the worst. We might feel like this can be the worst. Literally won the division, which is crazy. But
That's
it's frustrating because our expectations is higher than that. We won the division, but guess what? We trying to go to the AFC Championship, bro. Like Houston Texans organization. Y'all know this, bro. Nick Casario, like, what's up? Like, D'Amico, Bobby. Like, at the end of the day, we can't expect Bobby to really scheme
it's
and
not
do
even
all this
that.
stuff right.
You know,
He ain't ready, bro. He's
it's
just
not
not
even
ready.
them. It's not even them. Okay, look, Cal, you want to get out there and flipping burgers and putting chains on, getting chains put on you by Andre Johnson and riding out Cadillacs with Beyonce? Then you need to put the same energy out on the field. Like you need to put a winning formula out on the field. Quit being complacent because complacent is only going to do one thing to you, and that's lose. Like you got to keep moving. Bobby Suggs not it, move it. All right, like you got to change it up. Like this last year, the weakest position was safety. What we do? We went out and got Kareem Jackson. We went and got Amos. We went out and got everybody in their mama because we kept trying to save it. Same thing offensive line. We rotated up Murray so many times. It was like a pass blunt. Like it was crazy.
Crazy.
But it worked. But now they want to be complacent. And look what's happening. It's trash. Like instead of getting Jimmy, Ken was right. Instead of keeping Jimmy broken down Ward's old ass, we still went and got Justin Simmons.
Yep.
Like there's so many moves that we could have done to make us better. Like what the Chiefs have done, what the Ravens have done, what the Lions have done. We sit here with our dicks in hand. Like, come on, we gotta be better. Go ahead, Chris.
As a whole, bro.
I just don't understand why they, as an organization, be afraid to make moves. And this goes back in the day. Back in the day, oh Matt Schaub, we love you. We're not gonna get Peyton Manning. Look how that shit worked out. You know,
even Matt Schaub's own mama would pick Peyton Manning over Matt Schaub.
Exactly. You know, what was our old GM, the brother name? What was his name?
Rick Smith.
Reese Smith.
Rick Smith. They weren't gonna fire him. This man' wife had to get sick for him to lead a team. They weren't gonna fire him. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Kubiak. Kubiak almost died on the field for them to get rid of him. These motherfuckers would not let go,
Bill
motherfuckers.
O'Brien. It took J.J. Watt punching Bill O'Brien in the nose before they got rid of him.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. I don't understand that shit, bro. And that's why Bobby's still here. That's why
Yep.
Bobby's gonna be here next year
That
because they're
watch. That watch
afraid
it. Yep.
to fire motherfuckers, let motherfuckers go. It's like this. You gotta quit them. They're not gonna quit you. You gotta quit them. You know what I'm saying? And it makes no damn sense why they like that, bro. They've been like that forever and a motherfucking day, bro.
Bro.
I don't get that shit.
That's why I say it's on the McNairs. It's on the McNairs.
I'm finna tell y'all something, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not finna act like I'm a prophet or nothing like that. I do call myself the messenger. But I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If Bobby Slowick is back next year, CJ is gonna step away from the game of football and say he feel like he need to go higher into his relationship with God, and he don't feel like God want him playing football no more. I'm telling y'all.
Man.
I'm telling y'all right now. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Next year is gonna be so bad for CJ and Bobby's still here, and I promise y'all he gonna step away. Y'all heard me say this right here, right now. I'm telling y'all right now. If Bobby is not gone, y'all, CJ is gonna step away from the game of football, bro.
It's like y'all said though earlier though, the players are seeing it. Because who was it? But Mixon just said that he said something along the lines of they're not playing to win.
Right.
And now you got Hunter coming out saying pretty much the same thing. So the players are seeing it. So
Right.
if we're seeing it, the players are seeing it. Hey, motherfucker, why aren't you seeing it? Like, open your eyes.
And these are
I'm
new
sure they
players. These
heard
are players who just got here. So, and you know, so it's no biases. They just calling it how they see it. You know, so I mean, is just the lack of, and that's why I said it do kind of go back on Nick Casario and like we said, the organization as a whole. But damn, I just don't understand how you could see all this shit going on mid-season and you just cool with it. Like no pickups, like y'all said, bro. I mean, you see all the teams that's competing. We want to be like the Ravens, the Chiefs. The Chiefs fucking loaded up, bro. Like, I mean, they just won a Super Bowl and we ain't got D-Hop. They got Hollywood Brown. I mean, come on, bro. What we doing?
You're talking about getting Garrett Wilson in the trade in the offseason. And they just
come
got
on, bro.
worthy. Like, bro, that's what be blowing my mind. But y'all know how we do. Even though they got us the second favorites, y'all know how the Texans organization do. But I hope this is not the case. I hope they're gonna try to trade for Garrett Wilson because Lord knows that's what we need.
Yeah.
Well, bro, it's almost that time, so we'll jump up to the Titans matchup and we'll take predictions. What Chris? I'll start with you. Tell me what we got to do to win and what's your score prediction.
I mean, we should have to do much to beat them.
I mean, we said that last time too, but you know.
But I would say what we got to do. At first, I was with letting these motherfuckers rest, but after scoring 2 points, now CJ, I need you playing. Nico, I need you playing. All y'all need y'all playing. So I guess execute, which that's been hard to do as well. So I don't know, bro. Just don't have. Is Mayo playing or they benched him?
They benched him.
Okay, because last time he played, he looked like prime John Elway out there. I guess it's just execute. Don't turn over the ball. Don't do stupid ass shit. And I'm gonna say Texas go off with a win. We don't score that many points, so I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 2017 Texans, bro. 2017 Texans, man. Defense gonna keep doing their thing as usual.
Okay. Kendall, what about you, brother?
Real quick. So if we look at what's going on right now, where the Titans at right now when it comes to the draft, you would expect for them to want to lose. So, but at the end of the day, if we're gonna play our starters, I need a dominant game. But the thing is, we're not gonna get that. But anyways, y'all, I'm praying and hoping we do not lose. But it's like I don't know if the Titans care to keep their spot or do they, would like for us to lose going into the playoffs. Who knows? Because they hate us just like we hate them, to be totally honest. So, but anyways, I think I'm gonna go the same with Crenshaw. 2017, defense scored a touchdown, maybe two. Yeah.
Okay.
Texans win.
All right, Pitiful. What about you? What you got?
Really, I'm gonna be real. I do think that we should, and that's just based off what I've been seeing, what I feel about the injury with CJ. I feel like we should rest them. I'm in that market of resting the starters. Cause to be honest, bro, like if we go out there, CJ go out there and we do win. I mean, I guess it's cool, but I mean, we know what this team is about at this point. So us whooping the Titans' ass, it really wouldn't do nothing for me at this point. Cause I'm like we've been saying, bro. I'm trying to get to the AFC Championship. At this point, we tired of the fucking division titles and shit. So. But I do think if we even if I think we could win even if we rest our starters for some reason. I think Davis Mills can go out there and he'll feel some type of way. He want to prove some had DP Damian Pierce back there. I think they could pull out some by 17-14. Either way. So I could roll with that, but I'm with resting the starters though.
Yeah.
So you,
Go
you don't
ahead,
think
Crystal.
you don't think having 17 days off is a bad thing for us if you rest the starter? That'll be 17 days they have off.
Yeah, but I'm kind of adding it in because of how quick these last couple games was. Just playing that type of schedule with the holiday, them back to base 3-4 games. Not so I'm like, you know what, go ahead. Which that is a long time, but given the circumstance of how we played these last couple, I'm cool with it. And I think CJ he need a break or something. Like he
probably needs to sit and just see the field, maybe. Put
What
him in the
what what
box, goddamn.
what
yeah
about
from
treat
the
what
outside
about treating it as a preseason game? Let CJ play like to halftime, and then Mills come in
type
second
shit.
half.
I can
I,
see that. I can see that.
I'm on the same boat as you, Pitiful.
Yeah,
I want start. I want him to sit. I don't want him to start.
me
Put
either.
Davis Mills out there. Take the whole defense out. Take everybody out. Uh, let CJ watch the Netflix special on Aaron Rodgers. Buy him some cards. Get him dug up in his mind so that way he become a great quarterback. Yeah, because what we got is trash, and I think you're right, Kendall. I think they do want the Texans to win, but the Texans are such a trash of a team right now, mind state wise. We fucked that up. And I say the Titans win 21-10, and we
And
go out with the loss.
9-8.
Yeah. Hopefully that
Damn.
happens. I hope that happens, and I hope they realize, oh shit, Bobby Suggs the problem. But
Type
again,
shit.
we all know that that's not going to be the case because we're done.
Nah, that playoff game, week 1, gonna be the one. It's gonna be the one that need to open up the eyes. And y'all,
Bro,
I know
we
we
all
ain't
know
there
what's
yet.
going to happen. We're going to play the Steelers. We're going to go out there and beat the Steelers because Steelers hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. And all these fans are like, see, look, we're going to turn around. We're going to turn around. And then we're going to go play the Ravens and we're going to score 31-2 again. Like, no, I'm done.
Y'all, I'm gonna kidnap Nico week 1, round 1. I'm kidnapping Nico. Y'all heard it
Nah,
here.
for
I'm
real.
gonna kidnap him because I need us to get. I need the score to be 50-0. Whoever we play. That's what
Yeah,
I
we got to
need,
set
bro.
the example, bro. I'm
Yeah,
with you.
I
We got
need
to set
us
the
no,
example.
but no, I need us to lose bad, bro. Because that's the only way Bobby Slowick is getting whooped out of here. That's it. The only way Bobby's gonna get fired is that we get whooped so bad that it's like, all right, you gotta go. Nick Sherry going, hey buddy, go on and pack your bags, time to go. That's the only way he's gonna get fired. But like you said, man, if we do that, we win. Man, I'm not gonna be the fan that gonna get my hopes up. We not gonna be the fans because we know,
No,
yeah,
we know.
that's right. We finna get smacked. But
Oh,
you finna have some fans.
hopefully against the Steelers, Bobby Slow calls the best game of his life. And the Jaguars dumbasses say, you know what? He looks like a good head coach. Let's sign him up. I'll be okay with that.
I
Hey,
Like,
love it.
yeah, we need
I
something like
love it.
that. We
Love
need
it.
that.
I
We
would
need
take that to
that.
heart. All
No,
right, folks.
facts.
Well, here's the favorite part of the show for a lot of fans. It's the hot takes. It could be from CJ Stroud starting the game, throwing 3 touchdowns. It could be anything. So, Chris, I'll start with you. What's your hot take, brother?
My hot take: CJ doesn't cry. Nah, I'm fucking with you. No. A hot take: CJ rushing touchdown.
Okay. All right, Kenna.
I take 200 for my boy D Millie. and 2 touchdowns.
Davis Mills 200 and how many touchdowns?
2.
Ooh, okay. All right. What about you, Pitiful?
Man, hey, Kendall took mine because I was about to say I got Money Mills going crazy. Probably about 150, 200, no interceptions. By 2 touchdowns. I'm with Kenneth on that. I like that, man. I think Davis Mills is gonna show out.
All right. I got Mr. Damian Pierce having a game, 100 yards and 2 TDs. Yeah.
I have a question, man. Before we go, why are we using DP the way we're using DP right now? What's the problem? I know we might have to go into that next week, but that's what I don't understand. You trade, what's his name? I can't think of it. Akers. You trade him, and then DP. We thought DP was gonna be all right. He did. Then running back too, man.
Stay healthy.
He be on the field, return every goddamn game, but can't get on the field on offense. I don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the scheming.
All right.
Who knows?
At this point, man, the only person that knows is the man upstairs.
Yeah.
CJ's best friend because we don't know. It's crazy.
I'm gonna go talk to him tonight. I'm gonna go sell some prayers. Hopefully, give me some answers. But I think I already know the answer. I just need some clarity.
Well, in the wise words of our boy Crenshaw, this is the worst part because it's the end. Tell everybody where we can find you and what you got on social media and what you got cooking. That way we can support you. Crenshaw, I'll start with you, brother.
Yeah, sir. You can find me at Fifth Ward Crenshaw on all social media outlets. Y'all keep watching the video swarm. Keep supporting that, supporting the channel. We going up in 2025, and let's go.
Absolutely. Keno, what about you, brother?
Crenshaw, be clear. We going up. I don't know about the Texans. I don't know about them, but man, my boy put all this hard work on this song, man. But anyways, it's all right. We gonna keep pushing it. Keep watching the video. Like my bro Crenshaw said, keep streaming it on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Keep doing that, and y'all can follow me on Here Ken Out on Twitter, YouTube, and yeah, man. Appreciate everybody that be supporting us and watching this, and continue to support the Texas Fan Battle page. And let's go Texans!
All right, and Pitiful, tell us where we find you on social media. What you got cooking? That way we support you, brother.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all follow me on Twitter, Texans TTV. That's on Twitter, on TikTok. Y'all can also follow my main page, Pitiful, on TikTok, all social medias, on Instagram. You can also check me out on Apple Music, on all streaming platforms. Got my music shit. I just dropped a new tape. Wait Me When It's Over. It came out in August. Y'all go pick that up. Everybody is watching. Y'all support. And I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I had fun. Hopefully we can, let's make this shit happen again, man.
Yeah, and also make sure you follow his community on Twitter. This is the Texans Team TV. Some good stuff there. And hey, Keno, Crenshaw, maybe also collab with them.
Look, if the Texans get it together, I was just going to say, if they get it together, baby, we make a part 2, and you can join us, brother.
Add me on that bitch, bro. I can wreck some shit, man.
You don't have to do that. Y'all can make a diss tape that Bobby Slow it. All right.
Get
that damn fire, bro. You know what I mean? Get the
hype. Before we go, let me say something about that. On my initial bars, I had Bobby in my initial bars. I had to take that motherfucker out. Right?
Hey,
Did I tell you that, Kenny? Did I tell you that shit? I took that motherfucker out my shit. I like, hell no.
Real shit, bro. Real shit. He don't deserve no shout out, bro.
Hell no. And you can follow me at A1 Day 1 Texans, where I talk Texans and write some crazy articles for the Fan Battle Sports Network. But also make sure you check out the show, Texas Fan Battle everywhere. We've been getting some flack for the last couple of videos, whatever you want to say about handling them. But like we say, if you're not used to what, fuck them. So I don't care. But make sure you follow the podcast everywhere. And I usually say something, inspirational. But this team got me so down and out.
Man, let me add something real quick for you. Let me say something. Look, y'all. Don't be getting all of y'all feelings, man. We're gonna keep it real on this channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's good to do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in our feelings together, so be it. But we're gonna keep it real, man. We definitely Houston for life. If they ain't repping Houston, if they ain't with Houston, forget them. But at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it real with each other because that's the only way up, brother. That's the only way up, y'all.
But do stay positive for next week is New Year's Eve, so have a good New Year's Eve. We'll be here New Year's Day. You get to open the new year with us, so make sure you're here and live and proud. Because I have a feeling the Texans ain't gonna do that for us on Sunday. So till then, have a good day and stay blessed.
I'ma calm down. Once we chop it up, there's an H-Town anthem, so we gotta slow it up.
This the best podcast known to man. We been raw. You heard it here first from Keno and Fifth Ward Crenshaw.